This video was designed to give you helpful tips on making your online benefit selections through eCentral. And while it does not cover every single step in making your online benefit selections, it is a great overview of the process. The first thing I want to do is show you how to enlarge the video you're watching right now. Rather than go to the enlarge icon here, which has been disabled, click on the YouTube icon here. This will take you to the YouTube page where you can view an enlarged version of the video. Whenever you're finished with a step, you can click Next to move on to the next step. You can also click Back to view any previous steps. Here we have your profile information step. Make sure to review all the information and make sure it is correct. If you have information that needs updating, you can update that information, and then once you click off, it will auto-save. If you are missing profile information and click Next, the system will let you know via highlighted fields what information still needs to be completed. You can then complete those fields and move on to the next step. Moving on to your dependent step. Existing employees should have their dependent showing here. But if you're an existing employee and don't see a dependent, or a new employee need to add your dependents, click Add Dependent. You can then complete the required fields and click Add Dependent. When finished with your dependent step, you can click Next. This will bring you to your benefit selection steps where you can start making your online elections. Now, all employer benefits packages are different, and some of these benefits may not apply to you, but I want to go over a few different types of benefits and their election processes. For benefits like medical, dental, and vision, the enrollment process is relatively the same, and we will use medical as our example here. And if we scroll down a little, we can see we have instructions here and also a video available. If there is a video available for benefit steps, I encourage you to watch that video. Scrolling down further, we can see ourselves and our dependents, and then also our different benefits plan options. Also, underneath your benefits plans options, you have information links. For example, I would like to see the Blue Shield Gold summary. I can click on that link and instantly see a summary of my benefits. To waive benefits, you simply make sure yourself and each of your dependents is set to waived and click Next. To enroll, simply select the enrolled option for yourself and each dependent you'd like covered under the plan. Notice when I'm adding myself and dependents, the cost will change based on who's covered under my plan. See, if I switch and I enroll another dependent, those costs will change. This gives me a real-time cost ticker of my per pay period contribution as per who's enrolled in the plan. If I have multiple plans available to me, I then need to select the plan I'd like to enroll in. I can do that by just clicking the green check mark next to the plan and then clicking Next. Once you're finished with that step, you can see it'll confirm who's enrolled under the plan and your per pay period contribution for that plan. Also, you have your total cost ticker down here that will give you a total of all your benefits that you elect. If you have an FSA or an HSA plan available to you, the enrollment will look a little different. And scrolling down, to enroll in an FSA or an HSA, you will click Enroll. Then from the pop-up here, you will enter your annual contribution to that FSA or HSA account. Here I entered $2,650 as that is the annual contribution max. It will also break out my per pay period deduction for that yearly contribution. When finished, I can click Next. For employees that have employer-paid benefits, it will not give you an option to enroll or waive. You'll always show as enrolled, and this is more of an informational step, giving you information on your employer-paid benefits. You can review that information, and then you'll confirm by clicking Next. If you're offered a voluntary benefit, such as voluntary life, you will come and you'll select the enrolled option, and then you need to specify the coverage volume you wish to enroll in. You can continue that process for your dependents if you'd like them to enroll in their benefits, and then you can move on to the next step. If you are enrolled in benefits that require beneficiaries, you will need to specify your beneficiary distribution percentages. Primary is required, secondary is optional. It will always default to your dependents as beneficiaries. However, if you don't have any dependents listed or you'd like to add a beneficiary other than your dependents, it's easy. Click Add Beneficiary. You can enter their information and click Add Beneficiary. From there you can then specify your beneficiary distribution percentages, making sure primary equals 100%, also secondary if you have it equals 100%, and then move on to the next step. Here we are at the step where we sign our forms. All of your forms will be pre-populated. There's nothing you can add or change on these forms. Once you've reviewed all the forms, you can simply sign here. The mouse signature can be tricky, so if you mess up, you can always click clear and start over. Once you're finished, click Continue. Before we finish our benefits elections, we can review our summary. This will give us a review of all of our enrolled and waived benefits, as well as per pay period costs for each one of the benefits, and totals at the bottom here. You can't print your summary here. It will be available to you 24/7 through this benefits portal, but it is available for print here. And once you're finished with your summary, you can click Next. The last step of your benefits elections is to leave us feedback. This is optional. You can always just click Finish, or you can give us a star rating or add additional comments. And that's all I have for this online elections helpful tips video. I hope it's been helpful.